So after we get the matches and you get the email, whose responsibility or who should follow up first?
Great question, and I think that's the business side of the night for me.
Yeah.
So during the event, you will have a form to fill out and just tick people if you tick yes, if you are interested or sense a bit of a spark. At the end of the night, people hand in that form to myself and I'll amalgamate the results. So let's suppose I ticked yes for Ivan because he's really confident and really listened to me and asked some questions. And if Ivan also ticks yes back, then you'll receive an email from myself which will detail all the people. So I'll get Ivan's email address and full name and vice versa. And then it'll be up to yourself to follow it up from there.
Yeah, either or. So it's up to either the female or the guy to initiate conversation. Because, we're in the 21st century.
Exactly. And I feedback from guys has always been, it's big brownie points for a girl that does make the first move in terms of responding or initiating.
Absolutely.
What do you say in that interaction? So if you're ready to send an email out and you get the list and you've got a match, so what do you actually say to that person? If you've never, this is your first time ever doing speed dating, so this is a new thing. So what do you do in that email?
That's fairly easy there. It's not really the first time doing it. Talk about the speed dating. Talk about your experience of speed dating. You went to the same thing. That's your first common thing.
Yes.
Is that you went to the same event. So you can go, hey, how do you find the speed date? I found it a fun, whatever, right? You put it there because you're being honest. You're tying it back to something that you both share an experience with. And then from there, just go with the flow.
For me, just touching back on what you said earlier, as long as you've listened to someone else and you can remember a detail or something that you talked about on the night, I think some really great emails I've had from guys in the past have been, I loved chatting. Those 5-10 minutes went by so quickly. I enjoyed your witty comments about X, Y, Z. Would you like to catch up for a coffee?
I loved how you asked me about sailing before. I'm going sailing this weekend. How about you and I just hit up to the pier?
Done. Too easy.
Cool. I guess the thing that comes up for me at this point is, how do I remember details when I'm nervous and I'm stressed and there's 8 different people I'm talking to? So how can I make sure I'm sending the sailing question to the right person or someone else?
I actually write notes down as I go. So after the 10-minute conversation with Ivan, I'll write down his name and next to his name, sailing. And then I'll take a picture of it at the end of the night, sort it.
I'm a bit less process-driven. I invest everything. I guess naturally I tend to attach everything to the emotional state. Everything emotionally. It helps me remember stuff as well. For example, if it's sailing, I'll just picture myself sailing. For example, so hey, cool. I'm picturing myself sailing with that person. It's cool. That's why I've seen the name, see the face. I get it. This is the sailing person that I know what to talk about. And but there's other memory type tools. You give a like for example, if we talk about Mel about sailing, obviously I can't go sailing Mel. This is hard to remember. I'll go Mel on the mast. Yeah, sailing. So it helps it. Simple stuff. But I think for me, I guess being there emotionally, investing to it helps me remember stuff better.
And it also helps if you can't be bothered to write it down or you can't remember Mel on the mast, then you bring a friend along with you and you catch up later and you're like, who's the sailing person again? Or, I do have this a lot. People message me and they're like, can you just tell me who this person was? They were wearing this, and this. And I don't know, we'll figure it out. But we will figure it out. You just got to ask the right people, I think. We can't remember.
And I think if you really bonded with them, really spark with them, you kind of tend to remember. Unless you're just basically ticking, yes, please. That's by doing that. I think that shortchanges everybody. I think.
So a question is specifically for Melly, but I think this applies to Ivan as well. So I want to go. So let's start with Melly. The question is this: how do you know when you should continue to pursue a person? There's a second part to this. Is it when there's a spark? What if there's no spark at the beginning?
Okay, if there was no spark, I'm going to go back, start at the bottom. So if there's no spark, beginning, I'd give second chance draw, and then if there's still no spark, game over. If there is a spark, and let's say, for instance, there was a spark, you exchanged phone numbers, and then it just went really whisper quiet.
This is after the first date.
After the first date, or even before the first, even after speed dating, you have a chat via email, exchange contact details, and then nothing. I honestly would be tempted to just send, a quick friendly message, just test the water, and if nothing, then I'd probably let it go. Yeah, that would be me. Like,
let it go. Wow. Could you repeat the question here?
Sure. So, how do you know when you should continue to pursue a person?
Yes.
Or let it go?
Yes.
Is it when there is a spark, or when there is no spark at the beginning?
I think I'll come back to improv, right? Where everything's yes and I think in this instance, if you're performing in, say, improv scene, right? If the scene starts off really crap, right? Some people might go, oh, it's crap, let's pull it down, right? Alternatively, sometimes you just leave it and it's magic happens. But if you leave it too late, it turns to crap again, right? There's no magic formula for it.
Okay.
But what I think, what Noel's essentially is true. Like if there's a spark, contact the person, right? Contact the person and see what develops. If the spark must continue, I think then you have to go, hey, thanks very much. I've had a lovely time last couple of times, but I think we're better friends. And if you really genuinely have an open heart and you actually care for people in general, right? Then you're going to be supportive for that anyway, for them, and hopefully likewise them for you. Whether you pursue it or not, I guess it's on the individual basis, and you have to do that. Your own assessment, I think, because people are different. I tend to give it maybe a couple of dates and we'll see from there. Because the first date you could be nervous. Because you just did it like about 16 people and so forth. And you go, wow, that's intense! And then you get the email, I can't remember who this is. Hey, no, this person, okay, come on, I don't know who it is. And then you go on the first date but you're still not sure, 100% sure which one this person is. And then you go, oh, hi, say, oh, cool. But you're already off kilter, right? You don't know. So the first date's always going to be testing the waters, and if there's no spark there, I would say give it another second shot. But the second time, if it's not there, it's not there. It's not a bad thing, right? Yeah. It's not a bad thing. Everybody learns what they want more out of life, what they want more in a partner. The other person learns as well. And by I guess personal elimination, they narrow down eventually after.
So if I've gone through the speed dating process and I don't get any ticks, does that mean I'm a failure?
No, absolutely not. It just means that it's not your night that night. I mean, in matching, that is. But if you go there and you have fun, who's to say that all those people you meet there, even the same gender, aren't your friends? That's not your future friends, right? And friends, and we come back to what Mel said before, she's got friends of friends who met each other and then they coupled up. Yeah. You never know, right? I think it's the whole mindset. If you think that nobody loves me, right? Then you're not, then I think you're always gonna, I don't think that, everybody's there. Right? Well. Sometimes. But I think if that's the case, if you're always thinking, oh, no one's like me, no one's ticked me, then if you think that way in life, you can be defeatist, and that's not a good thing. Like you say, okay, cool, right? Like no one picked me. That's fine. That at least, the very, very least, I've got to practice my social skills. Yes. My bang, 5 minutes, talking to the person. I had fun, met new people, met new friends. Go second time round. You never know. You never really luck. Second time round doesn't happen. Third time round doesn't happen. But you're getting stronger. You're getting stronger in your skill set. You're getting more. If you look at it right frame of mind, you're getting more confidence. Right? You get more verbal but it's all in mindset. To me, anyway.
I just want to add to that. I think that's perfectly valid. What Ivan said. It's quite encouraging. I'm going to use some of those lines next time. Anyhow, but statistically speaking, it isn't uncommon for people not to receive any mutual matches. And that's okay, because like if you look in the real world, you'll go to a bar and you may not like anyone there that night. That's life. You're not meant to fall in love with every single person in every single room. Like it's a numbers game, and like really you've only got up to 16 people in that room. If you're going to let your ego be defeated by 16 people, that's a very small sample size for the pool of people that probably do meet your needs. So I think optimistically speaking, at least you've been able to discreetly ascertain where you both sit and how you both feel about each other. Like for me, that's efficiency. Like next, done. You know, you don't have to go through those 16 people again.
That's awesome. This is like for a female, she's a lot more process driven than I am.
I am.
So I'm more female. So that's fine.
Cool guys, thanks a lot. So tell us about this upcoming collaboration event that you've got going on here in Sydney.
Yeah, so the next event is at the Metropolitan Hotel, and it's called Perfect Pairs, Improv Your Love Life, and it's at 6:30 p.m.
Yes.
at the Metropolitan Hotel. It's how many people will be attending?
Great. So there'll be 16 girls and 16 guys, and together they will go on 8 speed dating rounds. So that's 8 speed dates and 8 lots of improv exercises. In addition to that, there has to be food. So there will be canapes, as well as at the end of the event, we will be giving out a little surprise from each of our sponsors. And following the event, you will, of course, receive an email from myself detailing your mutual matches. So,
and it's also co-hosted by 2 other fantastic characters as well. I don't know, some people refer to it as a bit of a muppet, who knows. It's Lionel and Lola will be there as well. So
I'm a big fan of Lola. I can't wait.
Lionel, get something. I'm just kidding. But anyway, look, it's going to be a fun event. It's going to be pretty awesome, interesting. If you know, it's always a chance to find your perfect pair. At the very least, you'll have fun, and that's the meaning of the night, right?
I agree. When you're having fun, you're more likely to find the right someone, I think.
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right, guys, there you go. How do we sign up for the event?
Well, yes, you can head up to the event page.
Yeah, Perfect Pairs page on Facebook. So that's $15. You can prepay via that page. Otherwise, if we still have a few spots left, it'll be $20 at the door on the night.
Fantastic. There you go, guys. So head down to Perfect Pairs, sign up for that event. There's still a few spots to go, but how many couples were there? 16?
16, yes.
That's crazy, and that's going to be super awesome. Alright guys, check it out, and I want to say again thank you Melly and Ivan for today. It's been fantastic, and we will see you guys very soon.
See ya.
See ya!